Hello and welcome to the channel. Well, another follow-up video about Palantir, a stock I warned you about on my channel, where I said that I don't think it's a good stock. Well, what has happened since my video? Palantir stock has crashed. It's down a lot. It's probably down at least 15 to 20% since the video I made about it. And it turns out that I was completely right, even though I got tons of hate saying that I don't know anything about finance, I don't know anything about stocks, I don't know anything about software. Well, it turns out that I do know something about stocks and I do know something about software, me being a programmer. I mean, I am not the best programmer on the planet, but I have done quite a lot of programming. PHP, MySQL, LAMP, that stuff, website type of programming. But anyway, let's talk about Palantir. Is Palantir stock dead? And you know, since I made a video about Palantir, and you could consider me being more educated about Palantir since my last video, meaning I know more about the stock, and I still don't recommend it. If I was a financial research company, I would rate the stock a sell. I would. Even though there is a possibility that it could go up, but I just don't like this company, unfortunately. There has been a lot of reasons not to like this company. The reason that I talked about in my video, where I said that Palantir is not clear on what they do, I still believe that. I still agree with that. I have not changed my mind on the fact that they have not explained what they do. And this makes their company basically one of those, investor attracting tech companies that just simply do it for the money. And look at how much stock these founders have sold. If you look at a Forbes article, founders have sold like more than 400 million worth of stock. Now here's a question for you. Would people who believe in their company sell 400 million worth of stock? No, they would not. Elon Musk has not sold any Tesla stock for years because he believed in his company. His company was actually a company. I don't believe in Palantir. The founders of Palantir don't believe in it either. Now, what do I think? Again, is Palantir stock dead? Yes and no. And here's why. Okay, on its fundamentals, there's nothing behind this company. Like, I don't believe in it, but it could resurrect and it could pump itself back up. How? Recently, Swiss National Bank has taken a stake, I believe, in Palantir. Okay, so we have some big players possibly. When Swiss National Bank takes a stake in something, they usually do it because they possibly know something. Okay, so this is a possibility that they know that there could be some good news coming. Now, it doesn't mean that this Palantir is going to become a better company, but again, there could be news coming out that something is good. All right, and since this company is closely connected to the government, anything could happen to it. Okay, these types of close connections to the government, they could result in them releasing all kinds of good news about them, saying they got another government contract, they got some kind of greatest software, blah, blah, blah. So here's what I'm saying, that betting on this stock is risky. It could go either way. And since we have a tradition in at least the American stock market of completely crappy stocks going through the roof. I'm looking at AMC, GME, DoorDash, companies that have not made a profit, that have been losing money, that don't have a future. I don't believe in DoorDash either. I'm sorry. I don't like when a company keeps losing money. You know, I think the main thing about a company is to make money. Okay, if I don't see that happening fast, I don't think it's a good company. But anyway, what I'm saying is that Palantir could go either way, and it's got some big players behind it. But be careful. The one key idea that has not changed is I would not invest in it. So far, I've been right. The stock has dropped like a rock. But I'm not going to say at this point that it will continue dropping, because it could go up. What I'm going to say at this point is I don't think anything good is going to come out of that company. That company, at best, is like a government contractor type of software company, like Boozel and Hamel or whatever that name is. I don't see them. They're like government owned, so you can treat it as a government owned company. Have you ever seen a completely government owned company, do some kind of breakthrough or move fast anywhere? They're not going to do that, since they're simply a government contract, So that's basically it in a nutshell. They're kind of like Raytheon, but worse. So that's basically my idea behind it, and I think that I don't recommend it. So my final recommendation on Palantir: sell, get rid of it, don't buy. If you've shorted it, get rid of the position and just look elsewhere for a good stock to buy.